concert. It is International Women's Day, and we're going to celebrate with lots of wonderful women's music. My name is Celia Farran, and I'd like to test out a song called Women with Wings, which I wrote a long time ago, and it just seems so appropriate for International Women's Day. So if you're out there, please type to me and let me know, because I'd like to make sure that everything is perfect and set for the full concert, which will happen at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tonight, March 8th, International Women's Day. This song is called Women with Wings. We are women of wisdom. We are women with wings. We embrace our radiance. We celebrate the masculine. We are women of passion, no matter what life brings. We are women of worth. We are women of faith. We are women with wings. We are women of wisdom. We are women with wings. We embrace our radiance. We celebrate the masculine. We are women of passion, no matter what life brings. We are women of worth. We are women of faith. We are women with wings. We are women of wisdom. We are women with wings. We embrace our radiance. We celebrate the masculine. We are women of passion, no matter what life brings. We are women of worth. We are women of faith. We are women with wings. We are women of wisdom. How's everybody doing out there? It looks like Amethyst is here and Alderdack is here. It says working on Periscope. That's great. Katrina's here and Kendall's here. So can you see and hear me? I'll check in with you later after I sing a little bit more of this song. Some are delicate, all are strong. Some paint poetry, and some sing songs. Some are for soaring, while others heal. Some are gossamer, and some are steel. We are women of wisdom. We are women with wings. We are women with wings. We embrace our radiance. We rise up, say masculine. We are women of passion. We are women of passion. No matter what life brings. No matter what. We are women of worth. We are women of faith. We are women with wings. We are women of wisdom. We are women of wisdom. We are women with wings. We are women with wings. We embrace our radiance. We rise up, say masculine. We are women of passion. We are women of passion. No matter what life brings. No matter what. We are women of worth. We are women of faith. We are women with wings. We are women of wisdom. Oh yeah. As we prepare for flight, answering the call, we are filled with light, one and all. Nobody falls. Once we were captured, once we were burned, like a phoenix from the flame, the goddess returns. We are women of wisdom. We are women of wisdom. We are women with wings. We are women with wings. We embrace our radiance. We rise up, say we are women of passion. We are women of passion. No matter what life brings. No matter what. We are women of worth. We are women of faith. We are women with wings. And as we women raise up our voices, hear the sound of the fluttering wings. And as we women gather together, the whole world is healed. When women sing, when women sing, we are women of wisdom. We are women with wings. We embrace our radiance. We rise up singing. We are women of passion. no matter what life brings. We are women of worth, we are women of faith, we are women with wings. Oh, 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 oh. We are women of wisdom, we are women with wings. We are women with wings. We rise up, sing. We are women of Patcha, no matter what life brings. No matter what, we are women of worth, we are women of faith, we are women with wings. We are women with wings. Women with the Wings, which is the title of tonight's concert. Hi, everybody. Looks like Dempa is here, and I'm seeing yeses, so I'm assuming that you can see and hear me. So set an alarm for tonight. Oh, I just went ghosty. There we go. Set an alarm for tonight in just a few hours at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. That's 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And we'll spend a couple hours together, maybe an hour and a half or so, singing songs like Everyday Goddess, Sacred Sister, Ritual. I've got all kinds of lovely songs to celebrate the feminine with you. Please tag friends, share it with friends, and let them know during the concert that they can join us. And it seems like everything's going well, so I probably won't do another test, but there's several different places that you can watch the concert in. Wherever you're seeing it now is a place that you can tune in. John is here saying, wow, a great angel giving a wonderful message. Thank you, John. So you can watch wherever you're tuning in from now. You can also watch in a couple of different groups on Facebook, Goddess Without Borders, The Witch's Garden, and Magical Mama Group. All of that information I think I shared in the links. So you can do that. It's all donation-based, and if for some reason you're not in a place where you can share money right now, just please share this with your friends, create watch parties, and that will do. If donate only if it feels truly comfortable for your pocketbook. Irish Mike is here. What a great surprise to see you too, sir. So tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, tune in exactly where you're watching right now or any of the other outlets, channels, and we will have a wonderful time celebrating the feminine and celebrating those who have wombs, bodies with wombs, and all of those who love them, which hopefully is everyone. All right, everyone, thank you so much for letting me know that you can see and hear me. Tune in again later. Irish Mike is saying, so how do you monitor all these broadcast venues? Do you have like 6 screens in front of you? That's a good question, Irish Mike. I'm using something called Restream, which at the pay level that I'm at right now allows me to stream to 10 different specific places at one time. So I'll be on YouTube, on my channel, and then other different groups. So no, I don't have 6 cameras. That would be really hard to look you all in the eye and keep all of that going and all of the other things going. So that's how I'm doing it. Irish Mike is saying, I love bodies with wombs. Me too. I'm a big fan of the feminine and want to support women in every possible way that I can. And I know you do too, Mike. You are so good at that. Such a good honoring of the feminine. All right, everyone, I am signing off now so that I can practice some of these songs that I usually only sing every once and again, because there's so many songs now. And I want to make sure the show is really great for you. So I'm going to sign off so that I can make sure that everything's in order. Come back at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bring your friends. And of course, we will have a wonderful time as always. Bye, everyone. Let's see if I can figure this out from here without having to go around everything. I'm reaching. Okay. Stop the streaming.
It's really no big deal. And it's an everyday goddess.
She's a mother off to work. She is driving in her car. She's a goddess in the elevator, rising like a star. They say she's working like a man, understand. She's dancing with the goddess in her heart. She's that woman on the phone. She's smoothing out a deal. And though her back is aching, she's a goddess in high heels. She works 6 a.m. to 3, and it may be hard to see, but the beauty of the goddess runs deep. It's really no big deal, I'm just an everyday goddess, doing all my goddess duties, trying to find a way. I am the maiden and the mother and the clone, but it's really no big deal, it's just another day. She's a goddess in a skirt, long lean legs. She can drop you to your knees and make you beg. We are obsessed with her body, but we don't see that the beauty of the goddess lies beneath. She's a goddess on the job, a goddess in your bed, a goddess for the children, and she keeps her family fed. You must never treat her mean, always elevate your queen. She's the everyday goddess of your world. It's really no big deal, I'm just an everyday goddess, doing all my goddess duties, trying to find a way. I am the maiden and the mother and the crone, but it's really no big deal, it's just another day. It's really no big deal. It's really no big deal. It's really no big deal, I'm just an everyday goddess, doing all my goddess duties, trying to find a way. I am the maiden and the mother and the clone, but it's really no big deal, it's just another day. It's just another day. It's really no big deal. It's just another day.
Mother, I feel you. Mother, I breathe you. Mother, I hear you. Mother, I hear you call to me. And this time I will listen. This time I will listen. This time I will listen as you call to me. And this time I will listen. This time I will listen. This time I will listen as you call to me. Mother, I feel you. Mother, I breathe you. Mother, I hear you. Mother, I hear you call to me. Mother, I feel you. Mother, I breathe you. Mother, I hear you. Mother, I hear you call to me. This time I will listen. This time I will listen. This time I will listen as you call to me. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I have lost my chat room. I can't see you all. Hold on a second. There you are. Excellent. Amanda's here. Guptabla is here. Katrina's here. John is here. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, let's get started. Happy International Women's Day, and we have so much great music to celebrate. My name is Celia Farran, and I have been spending some time gathering some really amazing songs for you to share with you here. So, Guptabla is saying we are live. Yes, awesome, awesome. Now, there is a link that some of you have this link. If you could share it. Sometimes when you comment to me, it says Facebook user instead of your actual name. And there's a link where you can tune into the whole chat. I haven't tried it yet, but if one of you out there could share that link, then everybody could be in the chat and I could actually read people's names. That would be really awesome. Brian is here. Awesome. Please type to us and let us know where you are tuning in from. Deep breath. I usually like to start a concert by doing something grounding and centering. And the last two concerts were really healing, and we really called in the directions and we created some sacred space. And I like to do just a little of that to start this off, but this is going to be just more like a concert. So I'd like to start with a song I have never, ever, ever played live before. In fact, it's only recorded for my Patreon subscribers, and it's called My Dominion. Let me get this ready so that I can play it for you and give you an idea of the background of this song. This song was inspired by a course that I took with a wonderful teacher named Jumana Sophia. It's a Feminine Mysteries course that is 9 months long that I took last year. Anna is saying, oh, thank you, Anna, for sharing that link that allows the chat to show up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I wrote this song called My Dominion. And the reason I want to share it with you is because it's from the Feminine Mystery School. It's a bit of a meditation from the top, awareness from the head down into the roots. And it's all about the feminine's capacity for pleasure. All acts of love and pleasure are her rituals, the goddess. And so the pleasure, when it is present in the body, the other things can't be present in the body. So I'm going to ask you, whether you are a womb-having body or a non-womb-having body, to enjoy savoring in the feminine energy of pleasure and embodying the body, and embodying the body as your own dominion. That is the name of the song, My Dominion. In perfect sovereignty for your own experience in your own present body. That's about as much as I'll say about it. And if you'd like to close your eyes, that's wonderful, and do it as a meditation. If you just want to take it in however you want, it's perfect. Julia is here and saying, welcome everyone. Thank you, Julia, for being out there. So let's start with My Dominion, which has never been performed ever live, and it's only available as a recording for my Patreon subscribers on Patreon. Excellent. Get the drum ready. Building a temple from the start, send down a word into my mind. Breathe in, breathe out, let the pleasure swirl crystal clear in my dominion. Building a temple from the mind, send down a root into the throat. Breathe in, breathe out, let the pleasure swirl, speaking a truth in my dominion. Building a temple from the voice, send down a root into the heart. Breathe in, breathe out, let the pleasure swirl. Speaking truth, come on to your heart, my dominion. Building a temple in the heart, send down a root into the core. Breathe in, breathe out, let the pleasure swirl. Sitting on my throne in my dominion. Building a temple from the core, send down a root to the sacred bowl. Breathe in, breathe out, let the pleasure swirl. Taking up residence in my dominion. Building a temple in the sacred bowl, send down a root into the earth. Breathe in, breathe out, let the pleasure swirl. One with the earth in my dominion. Building a temple, send down a root to all that is. Breathe in, breathe out, let the pleasure swirl. Grounded and rooted in my dominion. Breathe it up and breathe it in and breathe it through. Know that the pleasure will protect you. Breathe it down and breathe it back and breathe it in. Welcome home to your dominion. Breathe it up and breathe it in and breathe it through. Know that the pleasure will protect you. Breathe it down and breathe it back and breathe it in. Welcome home to your dominion. Your dominion. Your dominion. Your dominion. Your dominion. My dominion, welcome home to your dominion. Excellent. Let's see who's here. Bridget is here. She's saying, I was trying to find out where people were watching from. And Anna is saying, this is the first song. So there's people watching from lots of different places. There is the Tribe Celia group on Facebook. There is a wonderful group called Magical Mamas, which is based here in Phoenix, which is where I am physically right now. There's a wonderful group called The Witch's Garden who is hosting, and there's also a group called Goddess Without Borders that is hosting. So if you're in those groups, welcome. So glad that you are here. This is also on my Facebook page and my Celia Farran Music and Comedy page. It's on Twitter, it's on LinkedIn, and it is on YouTube and maybe somewhere else. I don't know. So welcome, welcome. So glad you are here. My Dominion is only available on Patreon. So patreon.com/Celia Farran. There are over 150 recordings available to you there that nobody else has heard, and that's the very first time I have ever sung that song live. Let's get out the guitar and sing a song together. Would you like to sing? Oh, okay, good. This song is called Lady of My Soul. Irish Mike is here saying, for watching here at Oakhenge, Vardo. Oh, wonderful. So glad that you and yours are here with us, Mike. Wonderful, wonderful. And Bridget is saying so many. I think she's meaning so many songs. So if you type to me, please make sure you are very specific about what you say, because there's always a lag time. I'm never quite sure what you're responding to. So if you want to be really specific, that will help me know how to respond to you. All right. Lady of My Soul is a song that's available on the Goddess Songs compilation. I think that's the only place that's available. And there's quite a few Goddess songs on 2 different compilations on Bandcamp. And this song is one of them on the Goddess Songs compilation. Lady of My Soul. Now there's a part that you get to sing, as I mentioned. And it's really easy. It goes lie-dee-die-dee-die-die. 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 That's it. That's all you have to do. So it sounds like this. Lie-dee-die-dee-die-die. 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 Are you singing? Lie-dee-die-dee-die-die. Don't you worry, that's going to come around again. There's a lady who lives in the sea. At twilight, she calls out to me. She is the part of my soul I lost long ago, and she calls out to me from the mist of the sea. Here we go. Lie-dee-die-dee-die-die. 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 There's a lady who lives in the land. In the moonlight, she calls for my hand. She's the part of my soul that will never grow old. And she calls for my hand from her bones in the land. Here we go. Lie-dee-die-dee-die-die. Lie-dee-die-dee-die-die. Are you singing? Lie-dee-die-dee-die-die. Lie-dee-die-dee-die-die. And the flames of the fire ignite my desire to find her. So long and uncharted. Oh, there's a lady who lives up above. In my darkest hour, she invites me to love. She's the part of my soul that just simply knows She calls me to love from the wings of a dove. La-di-da-di-da-di. Are you singing? La-di-da-di-da-di. 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 So let's have a little bit of a game of pretend, if you will. I don't know where you are, but if you type to me, we'll all know where you are. And then we'll pretend that wherever you are, we're going to be transported to the land of Ireland. The north of Ireland in County Donegal, and we will find ourselves very happily in a pub, the northernmost pub of Ireland, which happens to be called Farran's Pub. So, welcome to the family pub. Farran's Pub won Pub of the Year for all of Ireland in 2018. Isn't that cool? So here we are together in Farran's Pub, and some of us are a little bit drunk. Oh, heck. All of us are a lot bit drunk. And you can be drunk on whatever you want to be drunk on. It could be wine, it could be whiskey, it could be Guinness, or it could be anything. It could be the awesomeness of the atmosphere. It could be the people next to you that are just so totally cool. It could be that you're just enjoying life deeply. You don't have to get drunk on alcohol if you don't want to. But let's just agree on one thing, that however we get there, we are all rip-roaring drunk. And we're all having some good crack. Oh wait, now crack is different in Ireland than it is here in the United States. It's spelled C-R-A-I-C, and it means good times. So when I say that, just want to be clear, we're all having some good crack. That's right, but you know, nothing ever really prepares you for an Irishman to come up to you in a pub and say, "How's the crack?" Pardon? Well, in this case, the crack is high, and we're having a grand time. And since we're so relaxed and so drunk, we're going to sing this again as if we are rip-roaring drunk. And I love doing this when there's a whole room full of people, but we don't have that right now. So wherever you are, raise whatever glass you want to, and we're going to sing this together as if we are rip-roaring drunk. Are you ready? La-di-da-di-da-di. 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 Another round on me. La-di-da-di-da-di. 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 Big finish now. La-di-da-di-da-di. Quite sure what just happened, but I think I was just drinking alone. La-di-da-di-da-di. Awesome! Are you drunk yet? Awesome. Happy International Women's Day, where I'm going to be bringing out a lot of the songs that are more feminine infused. In the next one, I'm going to switch up and get the ukulele out so I can sing it. Julia's saying woohoo. Guptabla's saying raise your glass. Katrina, oh, thank you for sharing that link, Katrina. Julia's saying, louder, everyone. We want to hear you sing. Wherever you are, if you sing loud enough, we will hear you. All right. So I'm stealing the Trestlefoot Fairies ukulele for this next song, which is called Butterfly Diva. And this song I'm going to send out to Tina, who is out there in Missouri. I think I saw her come on later. Dale is saying, hey, Celia. Hey, Dale. Thanks for the shout out. Can y'all hear the ukulele? Let me wet my whistle here for a moment. We need more women in kilts, Bridget is saying, and Goop Tabla is saying, uke. Mm-hmm. So please, while you're out there, share this onto groups and to your Facebook page, etc. Or if you're at YouTube, you can share a link anywhere. And also tag your friends. Now, if you're in one of those private groups, you can still tag a friend. It's just that one of the moderators in the group will need to allow that person in if it's a private group. So I would love to see if Jennifer is out there with Magical Mamas. I would love to see if it's working in your group. And let me just check and make sure there's no fires that I need to put out, and make sure that everybody is able to see everything perfectly well. I'm not getting any complaint emails, so I think it is working. This song is called Butterfly Diva. I wrote it when I was in southeastern Missouri at Tina's house, and I recorded it at her house. And it's only available on Patreon for Patreon subscribers. That actually isn't true. There is a link. I did put it on one of the Goddess Songs compilations, so there is a link to that. And all of the songs on Bandcamp are name your own price. So if you'd like to donate to tonight's concert by downloading music, that's kind of a fun win-win-win way. Okay, great, you're here in Magical Mamas. Unfortunately, it's just telling me that you're a Facebook user, so I don't know who that is, who told me that. But if you want to check out that link that Anna shared earlier, and Jennifer, you have that link as well, where you can get your name actually in the chant. So let's sing Butterfly Diva. I'm going to go into a segment here where we're going to be talking about the maiden, the mother, and the crone, the three stages of the feminine from the Celtic perspective. And this would be more of the maiden, the butterfly, the coming into ourselves, the growing wings and learning to fly and explore. So Butterfly Diva. Linda May is here, wonderful. And Julianne Lewis is saying it's all good, excellent. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. I'm getting good feedback that it's all working. So without further ado, Butterfly Diva. Well, Butterfly Diva, she knows the light needs the darkness to grow. She is delicate and divine. She's determined to shine, and she's made of courage. And Butterfly Diva, she sees the pain that brought you to your knees is the portal that sets your soul free. She's determined to shine, and she's made of courage. Oh, fly, little butterfly, fly, little butterfly, fly, with no fear of the dark. Fly into the mouth of the dragon, make him purr like a kitten with your beautiful butterfly love sparkle spark. Well, a Butterfly Diva, she feels so deeply, but only the love is real. She's ready to show you the way, to let it all go and embrace your courage. Fly, little butterfly, fly, little butterfly, fly, with no fear of the dark. Fly into the mouth of the dragon, make him purr like a kitten with your beautiful butterfly love sparkle spark. For you've been a long time alone in the dark in your beautiful butterfly room. Now it's time for your wings to take flight, to leave your cozy cocoon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fly, little butterfly, fly, little butterfly, fly, with no fear of the dark. Fly into the mouth of the dragon, make him purr like a kitten with your beautiful butterfly love, sparkle, spark, and fly. Fly, little butterfly, fly, little butterfly, fly, with no fear of the dark. Fly into the mouth of the dragon, make him purr like a kitten with your beautiful butterfly love, sparkle, spark. Butterfly love, sparkle, spark. Butterfly love, sparkle, spark. Butterfly Diva, that goes out to my dear friend Tina. Awesome. Julia's saying those strong vocals. Yes, Queen, thank you. And Katrina's sharing that chat link. If you are showing up as just a Facebook user instead of actually your name, then you can join that chat group. I haven't tried it yet. I don't know if anyone can give us some feedback to see if that's actually working. And Goop Tabla is saying, every album is name your own price right now too. That is on Bandcamp. That is true. Awesome. Butterfly Diva. This next song is going to go out to Laura. I don't think Laura's here yet, but Laura, you'll be able to see this on the replay. And this song is called Wide Open. It is looped, so let me get that prepared. Some of you have seen me do looping before, and some of you have not. So I'll explain it just a little bit. So the way looping works, there's a looper at my feet, which you can't see. And what I'll do is I will loop all my vocals and my drum, and that's what I think I'm going to do on this one. And every time you hear a new sound, it's being layered on top of the old sounds that I just created. So everything you're about to hear, all the layering, is going to be happening live and in real time. And so by the end, I will have created it from scratch, if that makes sense. Jennifer is saying, replying to Katrina Manis, thank you. Okay, I think that was the link. Replying to, here's the link to allow us to show up as our names. Okay, I hope that's working. So far, I haven't seen a Facebook user, although whoever just wrote that is still a Facebook user. It's all a big experiment, right? It's all a grand big experiment. Mother. This song is called Wide Open, and it's got a mother theme to it. So going from the maiden to the mother, and really more of a Mother Earth, Mother of it all, Mother Gaia kind of an energy, and tuning in to the energy of the earth and to the feminine and to the creative forces, and listening, truly, truly listening. Mother, 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 call her to me, Mother, 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 call her to me, Mother, Mother, Mother. call to me. I am open, I am quite wide open, ready for the Spirit to call to me. And this time I listen, this time I listen, this time I listen as you call to me. I am open, I am cracked wide open, ready for the shadow to dance with the light. I am open, I am cracked wide open, ready for the Spirit to call to me. Mother, I feel you. Mother, I breathe you. Mother, I hear you. Mother, I hear you call to me. I hear your voice, feel your breath, hear you call to me. I hear your voice, feel your breath, hear you call to me, call to me, call to me, call to me. Wide Open. That song is on the Carry Me Home album, which looks like this if you are looking for it on Bandcamp or out there on the interwebs. A Facebook user is saying, sounds great. Tamra's here, tagging, I think, someone called Sage. I hope, Sage, you get a chance to join us. And looks like some of you are talking to each other. Somebody just said, aloha, beautiful Celia. I'm not sure who it was because it scrolled away too quickly. Katrina's giving nice, wonderful hands wide open. Yes, okay, good. We are now going to move along to some more mother energy, Mother Earth energy. This next song is called Held by the Mother, and I'm going to send this one out to Tina as well, because Tina loves this song, and I think she requested it. And Tina seems to think that this song should be sung to babies and rocked to babies that are in the NICU. So I think it's a wonderful vision to hear this song being sung to little tiny infants. I wrote it when I was in California, in the San Jose area, amongst the redwoods. That's where I got the inspiration for this song. And it's called Held by the Mother. And you know what I'm going to do is give myself some lyrics for this, because as you know, at this point, I've written so many songs that sometimes I do need the lyrics at this point. And so for those of you who are not aware, I write and record a song every week for a songwriter group that I'm part of. And so now, and then I make those songs available to my Patreon subscribers. So we have over 150 songs now available to Patreon subscribers, because what I do is I write my song every week and then I make it available to them. So this song, I believe, is only available for Patreon subscribers on my Patreon page, and I think that link was shared earlier, and some of you might have that. Deb is here, and Deborah Margaret Wiseman from Hawaii. Awesome. Good to see you here. Thank you. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. This is called Held by the Mother. Under the canopy of leaves I breathe, I am rocked by the mother, I am held. Under the tapestry of trees I believe, I am rocked by the mother, I am held. I am rocked by the mother, I am rocked. Under the stars at night I cry. I am rocked by the mother I am held. I am rocked by the mother, I am rocked by the mother. I am rocked by the mother I am held. I am safe and warm, I am embraced in her arms. I am rocked by the mother I am held. Mother, carry me to your deep blue sea. Mother, keep me safe and warm. I am rocked by the mother, I am rocked by the mother. I am rocked by the mother I am held. I am safe and warm, I am embraced in her arms. I am rocked by the mother I am held. Under the canopy of leaves I breathe. I am rocked by the mother I am held. Under the tapestry of trees I breathe. I am rocked by the mother I am held. I am rocked by the mother, I am rocked by the mother. I am rocked by the mother I am held. I am safe and warm, I am embraced in her arms. I am rocked by the mother I am held. Mother, carry me to your deep blue sea. Mother, keep me safe from harm. I am rocked by the mother, I am rocked by the mother. I am rocked by the mother I am held. I am safe and warm, I am embraced in her arms. I am rocked by the mother I am held. I am rocked by the mother I am held. I am rocked by the mother I am held. Wonderful. That is a really sweet song to sing. I'm really glad for that request. Bridget is saying, somebody mentioned an ICU. My son was preemie, 4 pounds, 22 years ago. I bet he's a few more than 4 pounds now. And Tiny Venturing is sharing the Patreon link. Yes, thank you so much for that. And the Patreon link is the only way to get that song. There's a lot of songs right there on Patreon. Okay. Moving right along, we've done the maiden, the mother, and now the crone. This is a song that very few people have heard because it's only available on Patreon. There is a YouTube video of it. It is called The Crone Collects Bones, and I need to go find the lyrics for it because I've only sung it live a few times in my since I've written it. I've really only sung it live a few times. Bridget is saying, yes, her son is now 6'2". I'd say a few more than 4 pounds, right? Awesome. Well, if you are out there and if you are enjoying this, please do share this to groups on Facebook, share this to your Facebook page, share it to friends in their messenger, and tag people. If you are in a private group, you probably won't, the people won't be able to just pop right into the group. They'll have to be accepted into the group, so just be aware of that. That can happen. There are people out there who are administrators who can let them in. Just know that they can't just get in right away. But please do tag your friends so that they can enjoy the group as well. Cecilia is saying, it's Doc Johnson's 90th birthday today. Can you say hi to him? He is watching. Well, hello, Doc Johnson. You are 90 years old today on International Women's Day. That has got to be auspicious. Happy 90th birthday to you. I haven't seen you in a very, very long time, but I believe you are watching from Portland, Oregon. And the last time I saw you was probably in Wisconsin. Happy 90th birthday. Everybody wish Doc Johnson a happy 90th. That's really awesome. Awesome. And I love that my mother just posted that because my mother helped inspire this song. My mother lives in the woods all alone, and you'll hear that line in this song. And there was a time when my mother used to collect bones. There's a funny story. We were in a cafe in Spring Green, Wisconsin, and I got my mother a gift I knew she would love. I think I got it at like a store in Lawrence, Kansas, I think. And it was a leg bone, I think, of a prehistoric buffalo. And she thought that was the coolest thing, but I presented it to her in a public cafe. And she got really excited, which you would if you're a person who collects bones. So perhaps you're a person who collects bones. I created this character, the Crone collects bones. I think some of you may be able to relate to parts of this song or all of this song. Rachel is saying, love your Patreon songs, listening from Santa Cruz Mountains under the redwoods. The mother holds me too. So, Rachel, you know exactly where I was when I wrote that song. Katrina is saying, happy birthday, Doc. Yes, she is saying, I also have a fossilized bison bone. Really? Well, there must be a club that could be started. I love it. I love all the connections. So with that introduction, I'm going to sing The Crone Collects Bones. The crone collects bones, She lives in the woods all alone, Hey, little raccoon, you don't need those bones no more, because your soul is to the ethers and your body's on the forest floor. Crone collects bones. The crone gathers the bones, She reads the symbols on the stones, She gathers up her herbs. You may say it is absurd, but she can cure you of your ill, so you can shake those nasty pills. She is the crone. The crone collects bones. You are never alone. You are made and mother crone. So goddess, gather up your bones. Embrace the wisdom of the crone. And the town folk, they fear her, and they don't know why. Whenever they come near her, they won't look her in the eye. Some will call her a witch, but they don't know what it means. She is their healer, wise woman, medicine queen of the bones. The crone collects bones, She lives in the woods all alone, She gathers roots and flowers, 'cause she knows their magic power. She has the gift of sight. She can see you through your darkest night. She is the crone, the wisdom of the crone. The Crone gathers the bones, the crystals and the stones, Her wild and woven moans will bring the flesh back to your bones. You can call your spirit home, do not fear her. She is the crone, the wisdom of the crone. You are never alone. You are maiden mother crone. So goddess, sing into those bones. Embrace the wisdom of the crone. And the town of folk will fear you, and you won't care why. Whenever they come near you, you will look them in the eye. Some may call you a witch, but those who know what it means will call you healer, wise woman, medicine queen of the bones. Hey, little raccoon, you don't need those bones no more, 'cause your soul is to the ethers and your body's on the forest floor. The wisdom of the crone. The crone collects bones. Do not fear the crone. The wisdom of the crone. The crone collects bones. The crone collects bones. The crone collects bones. The Crone collects bones, also only available on Patreon as a download. Thank you, Magical Mama, for tagging Crystal. I hope Crystal comes and joins in. And Goop Tubla is saying, love that. She is the Crone. Somebody who is a Facebook user is saying the sound is great. I love that it is. And let's see. Yes, thank you so much for tagging friends to come join us, because the more the merrier. And this is a donation-based concert, so donations are greatly appreciated. And there's a ticker tape of links down at the bottom of easy ways to donate and lots of different options. But if for some reason that is not in your economical stars, please still invite people. Access to the concert is completely free, and I don't ever want finances to stop people from connecting with my music. That is why I've made it all my different songs on Bandcamp, name your own price, so that you can still have access to the music. Nevermore, Madame is saying, blessed to the Crone, the wisest woman of all, beautiful as always, Lady Celia. Thank you. And Julia is saying, yes, Celia. Thank you, Julia. Thank you. Bridget is saying, what Patreon level do we have to be to download that song? That's a really great question, Bridget. I don't know if it's in the $5 level. It's definitely in the $10 level. And I do have a list somewhere where I could tell you which level it's in. So if you want to message me separately, Bridget, I can figure that out for you later. All right. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We're moving right along to a new song that I've only sung a couple of times live. And this song is a co-write with a wonderful singer-songwriter named Vicki Scotti. Great story behind this song. We were in Florida in her home. We went to Clearwater Beach for some beach time. And I had suggested, I'd just gone to the Positive Music Festival, and everybody was writing songs together. Everybody was co-writing, and I thought that was the coolest thing. And she's a singer-songwriter, and I'm a singer-songwriter, and I'm staying at her house. And I suggested, after we go to the beach and we have some food, let's write a song together. Let's just do it. It might not be great at all. Let's just try it. And after dinner, we were so tired. And I was like, should we? I don't know. And I said, let's just start. Give it an hour. And if it's not working, we just stop. Well, we wrote this song in an hour, and it was so much fun. And that sluggishness after dinner changed as soon as we started creating. That was like, what about this? What about this? How about this? And the song inspiration was from, there's a wonderful event that happens, hopefully will continue to happen, in California, Goddess Spirit Rising. And there's a wonderful ritual that happens. And so the song was inspired by that ritual, and the song is called Sacred Sister Ritual. So let me get the lyrics ready for that. And does anyone out there have any requests as well? I want to make sure that I ask that go with the theme, hopefully, of International Women's Day and Women with Wings. Give me a second here. What is the Sacred Sister Ritual? Sacred. There it is. Da, 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 da. Any requests? I'll try to look up as often as I can, but sometimes these things scroll away. Guptabla is saying, yay for Vicki. Anna's sharing a link. Magical Mamas is saying, yes, I love this song. Yeah, I think I did sing it for you all at one of the Magical Mama events about a year or two ago. All right. There's a loop that I created for this previous, so let me see if I can find that as well. Let's see. Okay. This song is a little more casual. This show is a little more casual than the last two that I did that were very strict with timing and doing some ritual together and doing blessings and connecting with folks to get their names sung and all of those things. This is much more casual for me, and I'm actually really enjoying being a little more relaxed about the set list. And then I can also take requests. Beverly is asking for Fly, and Tina is asking for the Lady of White Sands, and Bridget is asking for Mama Lakshmi. Boy, that's a lot. I could maybe do a little bit of each of those, Fly, Lady of White Sands, and Mama Lakshmi. So let's do Sacred Sister Ritual and then see what happens next. Ha-ha. And Katrina is asking for Ritual. Symbol might not be in the theme, but I miss hearing it. Yeah, Bridget, I will definitely do Symbol on the July 4th concert because I'm going to be talking about freedom. All right. Now that I'm all set up, I'm going to tune it just a little bit. So there's a part in the song where we started with the word grow. When we come together, we grow. And Vicki and I did it live for the event at the for the Goddess Spirit Rising in California. And we changed it so that the women in the audience could roar. When we come together, we roar. So, there's this idea of the feminine, and we're ladylike, and we're prim and proper, but that's just one aspect of the feminine. There's also the Kali aspect of the feminine, the passion, the power, the feminine, don't mess with my babies energy. And there's nothing ladylike about that because that's instinct. And so we changed the lyric to when we come together, we roar. So if you feel like roaring at that point, whether you're in a womb-having body or a not womb-having body, please feel free, because who amongst us could not use a really good roar in all of this lockdown madness, right? Sacred Sister Ritual. Let's see if there's anything I need to respond to. We're good. Calling all women, gather around. Mothers, daughters, sisters, friends, get your bare feet on the ground as we join our hands and hearts to release and let go. As we come together in a sacred sister ritual. Sister, dance with me. Sister, let me sister, let me celebrate your heart. Let me sing your name back to you to remind you who you are. Come gather round the circle, sister, you are welcome here. Bring with you an open heart, we'll whisper in your ear. You are loved, you are strong, you are perfect, you are whole. You are a force to be reckoned with, your power to behold. You are grace, you are beauty, you are formless, you are formed. And now you have a sisterhood to write out any storm. Sisters, live with me. Sisters, set me free. When we come together, we roar. Sisters, stay with me. Sisters, play with me. Sisters, set me free in a sacred sister ritual. Get your feet on the ground as we join our hands and hearts to release as we come together in a sacred sister ritual. Sisters, dance with me. Sisters, laugh with me. Sisters, set me free as we come together. We roar. Sisters, stay with me. Sisters, pray with me. Sisters, set me free in a sacred sister ritual. Sacred sister ritual. Sacred sister ritual. As we come together, we roar. Sacred sister ritual. Sacred sister ritual. Sacred sister ritual. As we sacred sister ritual. Sacred sister ritual. Sacred sister ritual. As we come together, we roar. Sacred sister ritual. Sacred sister ritual. Sacred sister ritual. As we come together, we roar. Sacred sister ritual. Sacred sister ritual. Sacred sister ritual. As we come together, we roar. Calling all women together. Mothers, daughters, sisters, friends, put your bare feet on the ground as we join our hands and hearts to release and let go. As we come together in a sacred sister. Calling all women together. Mothers, daughters, sisters, friends, get your bare feet on the soul and the heart of the earth, mother, to release and let go. As we together, come together, as we come together, we roar. Oh, sacred sister ritual, sacred sister ritual, sacred sister ritual. As we come together, we roar. Sacred sister ritual, sacred sister ritual, sacred sister ritual. As we come together, we roar. Calling all women, gather around. Mothers, daughters, sisters, friends, get your bare feet on the ground as we join our hands and hearts to release and let go. As we come together in a sacred sister ritual. Thank you. Mary is saying, celebrating Women's Day, and I have 6 sisters. Wow, that's a lot of women. Excellent. Looks like the drum might have had a little bit of distortion, and I kind of sensed that too, and I hope I fixed it by the end. That was earbud issue on my part. What I hear and what you hear sometimes are not the same things. Excellent. Okay, moving right along to another brand new song. You know, there's so many awesome things that happen when the sisters come together. And womb-having bodies tend to be creative forces because we naturally create life. And all of humanity is creative. But my experience is when I get together with the sisters, something happens. There's almost this swirl, this upward spiral that happens. And that's how this next song came to be. So this next song, I'm probably going to have to tune this. I think it got a little knocked out of whack. Katrina's given some thumbs up. Excellent. Yeah, Celia, the drums are distorting through. Well, I will have to go back and listen to that and hopefully fix that for the next time. I apologize if that was unpleasant for your ears. Viva la estrogen, Katrina is saying. Welcome back to the uke, Goop Tabla is saying. Okay, I need to plug this in over here. So this next song is also a song I've never sung live before, ever. It is recorded and it is on Bandcamp as, it's only available on Patreon. It's hard for me to keep track of where these songs are available and who has access to them. So I have a wonderful story about how this song came to be. And this is kind of coming into the theme of sisterhood and women gathering and the magic that happens when women gather. And the song is called Patcha Mama Latte. Cool story. I was in Sedona with my friend Kesha, and we went to a wonderful restaurant, which is raw food and chocolate and yummy, good, local, organic, clean food. And she was looking at what she wanted to order, and on the drink menu, there was a Patcha Mama Latte. So she said that out loud, and as I was looking at the menu, thinking about what I wanted to order, all of a sudden, sometimes this happens. I'll hear something, and something will come out, and it becomes the basis of a song. And so immediately, I got out my phone, and I recorded the chorus to this song, and then went and finished the song and then recorded it. And I fully produced it, and it's a really fun, groovy song called Patcha Mama Latte. Gupta was saying, Kesha, yes, you know Kesha. And a Facebook user is saying, yay, Sedona, yay, Kesha. I don't know if you know Kesha. And another Facebook user is saying, chocolate tree. Maybe that's Linda. Linda, is that you? Because I know you're up in Sedona. And I don't know why it just tells me Facebook user. Apparently there is a link that you can go into the chat and chat in a different window. I think that's how it works. And then your name will actually show up, and I'll know who I'm talking to. Yes, me, Linda May. Awesome. So Linda May, you know the place that I'm talking about, Chocolate Tree in Sedona. You know Kesha, so you have a little bit of more insight into some of the details of how this song came to be about. Oh, I'm going to need lyrics because, like I said, I have never performed this song live. It's fun, though. It's very fun. P-A-C-H-A, Patcha Mama Latte. It's also called I Got This. I think it's also called I Got This. All right. She said, I got this in my pocket, easy peasy, no problem. Face the horizon, create a win-win. I got this, no problem. Oh, Patcha Mama Latte, Patcha Mama Latte. What you gonna have today? A Patcha Mama Latte. Rise in me, 'cause you're my cup of tea. All right. Rise in me, rise in me. She said it's easy to be a light beam When you choose love and forgiveness, let's co-create it, elevate it, then celebrate it, 'cause we got this. So Patcha Mama Latte, Patcha Mama Latte, what you gonna have today? A Patcha Mama Latte. Rise in me, 'cause you're my cup of tea. Oh, rise in me, rise in me. A Patcha Mama Latte, Patcha Mama Latte, what you gonna have today? A Patcha Mama Latte. Rise in me, 'cause you're my cup of tea. A Patcha Mama Latte, Patcha Mama Latte, what you gonna have today? A Patcha Mama Latte. Rise in me, 'cause you're my cup of tea. She said, I know it, it's time to grow it, easy peasy, I got this. It's time to break out, and I got no doubt we got this, no problem. Oh, Patcha Mama Latte, Patcha Mama Latte, what you gonna have today? A Patcha Mama Latte. Rise in me, 'cause you're my cup of tea. Oh, Patcha Mama Latte, Patcha Mama Latte, what you gonna have today? A Patcha Mama Latte. Rise in me, 'cause you're my cup of tea. Oh, Patcha Mama Latte, Patcha Mama Latte, what you gonna have today? A Patcha Mama Latte. Rise in me, 'cause you're my cup of tea. Rise in me, 'cause you're my cup of tea. The world's premiere of Patcha Mama Latte. Facebook user saying, yes, light beams. That's Linda May. Excellent. Tamara is tagging Kathleen. Thank you for tagging your friends. I love it when you do that. Do we have any folks from the Goddess Without Borders group tuning in, or any folks from the Witches Garden tuning in, or Magical Mama group? Just want to say a shout out to all you out there in your groups. Thank you for hosting this concert. I'm so glad that you could be with us. All right, moving right along to a song that I'll use the guitar on. And this song is called My Selkie Soul. Ayana is saying, my 3-year-old Amora loves this song. Not surprising, the ukulele is often a very popular song for kids, or instrument. Ukulele is a really fun-sounding instrument. So My Selkie Soul, I wrote after I came back from Newfoundland, the first time I went to Newfoundland. And some of you have seen my pictures from the times that I've been there. Unfortunately, I couldn't go last year because of the lockdowns. I sure look forward to the day when I can get back to Newfoundland. Such a magical, wonderful, pristine, clean energy place, and the people are outstanding. I actually wrote this in Vermont, when I was in Vermont on my drive back. Oh, one more thing. If I don't plug it in, you can't hear it. Magical Mama saying, Dawn McKay, check out this Selkie song. Awesome. Thanks for tagging folks so they can come and join us. And just a little backstory on this song. Okay, let's see here. So some of you may be familiar with what a Selkie is. A Selkie is half human and half seal, and can be human on land when shedding the seal skin, and when putting the seal skin on can become seal again and go out into the ocean. was a story of a fisherman who was out on the seas in rough waters in a storm. It was a bad storm, the kind that comes up on you, you have no idea, and he was certainly not prepared. He was out alone. It was the kind of storm where he had started saying his prayers and thinking these might be his last breaths. And in these moments, connected with his soul, that was the last thing he remembered. The next thing he knew, he found himself on the shore, in the sand, breathing and alive. And to the left of him was a beautiful woman. And to the right of him was a sealskin. He had been saved by a Selkie. Well, he and the Selkie woman fell in love immediately, and they started to court. And she would come to shore, and they would spend beautiful days together. And then when she felt the yearning for the sea, she would put on her sealskin and swim away, but she always came back to him. And after quite some time of courting, he finally proposed marriage, and she agreed. And that was the day that things changed. That was the day that he found her sealskin, and he hid it from her. But she did love him. She loved him dearly, and so she accepted this as her fate. And over the years, she did miss the sea. They had 2 children, and each time a child was born, it was born with a sealskin. And each time, the fisherman would take the sealskin and hide it away. And these children grew to the age of about 3 and 5. And one day their mother was staring out wistfully towards the sea. She did that a lot these days. The children had been playing in the attic, and they found 3 sealskins. Well, they brought the sealskins directly to their mother and said, "Mother, Mother, look, what are these?" She looked at her children. She looked at these 3 sealskins, and she looked out at the sea. She said, "Children, come with me." And they put on their sealskins, and they went out into the sea, and they played in the wonderful waters. And I would like to say that they returned. They did not. And I'd like to think they would have returned if the fishermen would have seen them for who they were in the core of their being and allowed them to be who they were without fear, without control, and set them free. This song is called My Selkie Soul. If you love someone, let them be who they are and set them free. I've known lovers and still felt alone till your skin touched my skin and caressed my liquid soul. But it's dry here and the waves call me home. Hold me close, then let me go. And soon you'll come to know you will always get the best of me. My Selkie soul yearns for the water. My Selkie soul yearns for the sea. And if it's true that you love me, you will belong to Great Spirit, and it has not been easy for me to love you and have to leave. Hold me close, then set me free, and soon you'll come to see. You will always get the best of me. My Selkie soul yearns for the water. My Selkie soul yearns for the sea. And if it's true that you love me, you will set my Selkie soul free. And I promise I will return once my heart's soaked up all of the sea. And if it's true that you love me, you won't take my pelt from me. Please don't take my pelt from me. And if your soul is true and your heart is pure, then your heart will be my beacon on the shore. And I will soon return to you with my undying love for you and so much more. My Selkie soul yearns for the water. My Selkie soul yearns for the sea. And if it's true that you love me, you will set my Selkie soul free. And I promise I will return once my heart soaked up all of the sea. And if it's true that you love me, you won't take my pelt from me. And if it's true you really know me, you know I belong to both the land and the sea. My Selkie soul. That one is on the Goddess Songs compilation as well as on Patreon. So it is available there as well. All right, let me get the next song ready. Linda sang Love This Song, thank you. Katrina's sharing the Venmo link. Thank you so much. If you're interested in donating by way of Venmo, Katrina just shared that in whatever group she's in. I'm not sure. See, I'm seeing all of the feed chat from all of the groups, and you are probably just seeing them from the group that you're in. And if you're on YouTube, you're also seeing all of them. That's just how it works. Katrina is saying beautiful. Thank you for that. So back to celebrating women on International Women's Day. If you are a womb-having body, you may relate to this. And this, I'm going to go dip a little bit into religion. And the religion that I was raised in as a small child was Catholicism. And there was a lot of Holy Father, and there was a lot of God, and a lot of talk of the divine only being in masculine form. Of course, Mary was celebrated as the feminine, but the divine was always treated as a he and as a fearful or a being to be feared. I remember being in second grade and the priest came in to talk to us. I went to a Catholic school for a couple of years and made it very clear that if we misbehaved, we would be going to hell and God would send us there. And that was very scary to hear as a young child. And so the divine, masculine energy became a fearful thing instead of a celebratory thing, and the feminine energy wasn't in existence at all. So maybe you can relate as a womb-having body in the feminine energy of not having some deity or divine to connect to or to be able to relate to. And that's what this next song is about. This next song is called She Needs a Goddess. And it's only available on Patreon. I'm pulling out a lot of songs that most of you have never heard before. Some of you have heard, like I believe I sang this song for the group, the Magical Mama group here in Phoenix a couple years back. And Nevermore is saying, Tears of Joy, this song always gets to me. I think you're talking about my Selkie Soul. And it looks like, Linda, you just moved to my Celia Farran page to watch. And now I can see your name. So that's mysterious. Did you go to that chat? I'm interested to know. All right. Let's see. Let me get everything ready here. I'm going to test out this loop and make sure that it's not too, the drum isn't too loud. All right. This is called She Needs a Goddess, and there's a lot of juice in this song. And from the feminine and womb-having body perspective, you may relate, you may not, but it sure hit me when I wrote this song. Especially in those moments when I have felt bereft and alone and on my knees in grief or despair. That's what this song is about. And it's about a woman who's been through a lot, as many of us women have. She found a soul-sucking vampire man. She had to get away. And every time the poor girl tried, he'd suck her of her energy. She tried tarot cards, voodoo dolls, and California sage. She cried, Buddha, Allah, Jesus, Muhammad, save me. But she needs a goddess to pray to. She needs a goddess she can relate to. She needs a woman who knows how she feels. 'Cause she feels everything, 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 everything 360 degrees and fifth dimensionally real. So real, so real. She feels so real, so real, so real. She feels she got trapped in his vortex, could not break free. And every time the poor girl tried, the rug got ripped from beneath her feet. She started setting goals and drinking bowls of ayahuasca tea. She cried, Buddha, Allah, Jesus, Muhammad, rescue me. But she needs a goddess to pray to. She needs a goddess she can relate to. She needs a woman who knows how she feels. 'Cause she feels everything, everything, Holy Ghost being the only way. Even her mama bought into the deal. But there is no God who can feel what she feels. She needs a goddess to pray to. She needs a goddess she can relate to. She needs a woman who knows how she feels. 'Cause she feels everything, 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 360 degrees and fifth dimensionally real. So real, so real. She feels so real, so real, so real. She feels 360 degrees and fifth dimensionally real. Thank you. Oh, Magical Mama Retreat is saying, hi, Rachel, isn't this just the best? Hi, Rachel. And Facebook user, I'm sorry they're not giving me a name, says, much needed today. Goop Tabla is saying, find this and so much more here. So fun. Julia's given hearts and saying, gorgeous. Maria's saying, love it. I think it's it. Katrina said, very relatable. Linda's clapping. Julia's saying, love it. We're hearing beautiful. Thank you so much. Love the song. Thank you. Awesome. So that song is available for my Patreon subscribers. And I did it as a live loop, kind of like what I just did here today. So that's the recording available. On one of these days, I'm going to record it up properly and get it out there on one of those goddess compilations. How is everyone doing out there? And thank you so much for sharing this out into Facebook and letting your friends know and tagging your friends. I so appreciate that. And I so appreciate your donations. It makes all the difference in the world. I don't know if you saw my recent announcement that I will not be touring this year. I have made the decision to sit put, as my friend Tina says, and I will only be offering online concerts. There's a whole season put forward, and the next show will be March 17th for a Celtic Myth and Spirit concert. So watch for that, and the next show after that will be April 1st, a no fooling April 1st Fool's Day concert, where I'll be pulling out much more of the comedy songs and things of the like. Facebook user is saying, thank you, dear one, so grateful for this song. I have a feeling that might be Tina. And Katrina's saying, doing great, thanks. And Goop Tubla is saying, sit put, I like that. So some of those requests were, oh my goodness, what were they? Mama Lakshmi, Ritual, what else? Symbol? There was something else, I forgot what it was. So I'll do a little bit of Mama Lakshmi with the drum, and a little bit of Ritual. Well, I'll do Ritual first because I've got the guitar on. Let's see how this, I don't remember how this song goes. So I'm just going to do like a verse and a chorus of Ritual, so you get a feel for it, because I have a lot of other songs to do. But this one goes out to Katrina because I know she wanted to hear it. It's on the Karma album. Well, I waited for the moon to be just right, and I stepped into the shining, shimmering light, and I went witchy on you, baby, if you know what I mean. I went witchy on your crazies, and I did it nice and clean. You were gone from me, 'cause I shut the portal, I cast a circle and shut the door, and I buried your lies 'neath the old oak tree. I did a ritual and now you're free. Well, I waited for my heart and my intuition attention to a line. And I gathered all my tools and I slipped into the night. And I went priestess on you, baby, because your push became a shove. I went priestess on your crazies, and I did it all with love. You were gone from me, cause I shut the portal. I cast a circle and shut the door. I buried your lies neath the old oak tree. I did a ritual, and now I'm free. I'm free. That's where I'll end it. Otherwise, I'll end up doing the whole song. Magical Mama sang, this song is badass. I think she's talking about ritual, I'm not sure. Can we purchase physical copies of these albums? I don't know who said that because it's just telling me Facebook user, but yes, many of these are physical albums. So what I would ask you to do is to email me at celia@celiaonline.com or message me on Facebook and let me know what you're looking for, and we can set you up, and I can send those to you physically. Niall is here saying, burn 'em, baby. And Tiny Venturing is saying, love, love, love it. Oh, that's right. Charles is out there, and Charles loves that song, too. Ritual is on the Karma album. And yes, it is available as a physical CD for those who would like to have something physical. What was the other request? Oh, Mama Lakshmi. Lakshmi. And while I'm getting ready for Mama Lakshmi, I'll just sing the chorus to Symbol a cappella. It's a symbol, it's a sign, it stands for everything divine. Excuse me, sir, I think you're wrong. I checked, and the last time I read the doctrine, it said practicing your faith is not a crime. So let this soldier rest, honor his request. Freedom of speech, freedom of faith, freedom of religion, freedom to stand up and fight for what we believe in. That's just a little bit of the Symbol song. Katrina's sharing Bandcamp. Yep, all the songs on Bandcamp are currently Name Your Price. Oh, Lady of White Sands was the other one. Thank you, Cecilia. My mama's out there. So if you're seeing Celia Farran in the chat room, don't be confused of how I'm multitasking in that way. I am definitely multitasking. That would be a little harder. That is my mama, and she is tuning in from Spring Green. So we're going to do just a little bit of Mama Lakshmi for Bridget, who is tuning in from the East Coast. Lakshmi is a goddess who is for prosperity and wealth. She's a wonderful goddess to pray to when you want some more abundance in your life. And I'm going to do just a little bit of this one. Lakshmi, Mama Lakshmi, rock me, Mama Lakshmi, oh Mama Lakshmi, Mama Lakshmi, rock me, Mama Lakshmi. Lakshmi, Mama Lakshmi, rock me, Mama Lakshmi, oh Mama Lakshmi, Mama Lakshmi, oh, rock me, Mama Lakshmi. Lakshmi, bring prosperity and health. Oh, Lakshmi, bring abundance and wealth. Oh, Lakshmi, bring prosperity and health. Oh, rock me, Mama Lakshmi, Mama Lakshmi, Mama Lakshmi. Just a little bit, a little taste of the Mama Lakshmi song, and then we'll do a little bit of Lady of White Sands. Let's do it a cappella, because I really have not played that on the guitar in, I don't know, probably years. Probably years. Oh my goodness, how does it go? So many songs in here, so many songs. Oh, she's my agua when I'm so blind I cannot see. Ella es Pablo Blanca, she's the lady as I walk. I have to remember, as I walk with the lady of white sands in the New Mexico desert, enchanted by white sands. She is soft and serene. She washes my soul clean as I walk with the lady of white sands. It really is getting challenging to remember all these songs because there are hundreds and hundreds of them now. Niall says you need to come to New Mexico. Yeah, you know, it would be great to get back to New Mexico. Not traveling much this year, so we will connect online. Bridget said, I missed Symbol. The feed froze while you requested Symbol. Oh, Bridget, I'm sorry. It will be there in the replay, but while I'm preparing for the next thing, I'll sing the chorus for you again. It's a symbol, it's a sign, it stands for everything divine. I'm sorry, sir, you're flat out wrong. I checked in the last time I read the doctrine. It said practicing your faith is not a crime. So let this soldier rest. Honor his request. There you go. All right, so we're going to move on to a song that I know I've sung for some of the folks at the Goddess Without Borders group, and I've also sung it for the Magical Mama group when I was there in person. And there aren't a lot of times where I get to sing a lot of these songs. But since it's International Women's Day, and we are celebrating women with wings, I'm singing a lot more of the goddess and powerful, positive, feminine energy songs. And the next one is called Power of the Goddess, which is available on the Bandcamp. I think it's the first Goddess Songs compilation. I heard Iowa is nice to visit as well, so I wish I could come visit you all. I wish I could. It's just the times, they have changed, right? All right, let me make sure I'm all set here. The song is called The Power of the Goddess, and just trying to figure out what key I do this in. And thank you for the reminder, Guptabla, for adding tips to the tip jar, which is either Venmo or PayPal, or there is a ticker along the bottom that gives you options on how to donate. And I so appreciate all of your donations. So it's getting close to 8 o'clock now, so moving right along. So if you are a womb-having body, then you are born with all of the eggs that you will ever have to create more life for your life. So now what this means is that if you are in a womb having body, the egg that created you was in your mother when she was gestating in your grandmother's womb. And the egg that created your mother was in your grandmother's womb, great-grandmother's womb. It's so mind-blowing, just the concept of it. There is a lineage within the feminine that can't be broken from egg to egg to egg, from womb to womb to womb. And so this song is called The Power of the Goddess, and that's what this is about. And I think it's really cool that my mother is out there watching, because the egg that created her was in my grandmother, and while I was in her. So I was in, the energy that created my life was in my grandmother's womb. Are you following it? Do you get it? Okay. Great-grandmother, you held my mother in your womb. Grandmother, in your womb, my mother held me in. And in the times I feel forsaken, you remind me to awaken to the power of the goddess flowing through me. The power of the goddess flows through me. The power of the goddess flows through you. Through our bodies, through our blood, you remind us who we are. We are precious, we are sacred, wild and free. Your great-grandmothers rocked your mothers in their wombs. In your grandmother's wombs, your mothers rocked you. Now hear these words that I have spoken. The matriarchy can't be broken, for the power of the goddess lives within you. The power of the goddess lives in you. Power of the goddess lives in me. Through our bodies and our blood, we must remember what we're made of. We are precious, we are sacred, wild and free. The holy grail of life's within us. Great-grandmothers, sisters, daughters, the chalice well of life flows through us. Force of nature, love and pleasure, the holy grail of life. She is stirred and shaken to awaken the power of the goddess in you. The power of the goddess. sacred, wild and free. The holy grail of life's within us, great grandmothers, sisters, daughters. The chalice well of life flows through us, force of nature, love and pleasure. The chalice well of life, she is a stirred and shaken to awaken the power of the goddess in you, the power of the goddess in me. Through our mysteries and blood, we are a force of womanhood. We are precious, we are sacred, wild and free. And hear me now, this cannot be taken from you. This cannot be taken from me. And though so many have tried, the power within us cannot be denied. For we are precious, sacred, wild, power. Oh, we are precious, we are sacred, we are wild, we are wild, we are power. And we are free. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Linda sang beautiful song, Great Reminder. Magical Mama sang the Holy Grail of Life within us. Scoop Tubla sang Sing. And Julia sang, that ending was so smooth. I love it. Thank you. All right. So now let's sing the song that this concert is named for. The song is called Women with Wings. I did it earlier today as a test on Facebook. I need to get a loop track ready for it because it is looped and it's a live loop. You find it here. There it is. This song is also on the Goddess Songs compilations, which is I'll Name Your Price on Bandcamp. Thank you so much for your downloading and putting some shekels in my pocket so that I can keep making music for you and keep continuing on, even though I am in one place. Niall is clapping, Linda is clapping, and Bridget Eden said, I didn't know that song, love it. It is a not very well-known song, and there are so many songs out there that many people have never heard. I mean, hundreds. So I'm pulling out a lot of songs for themed shows this year that you'll only hear probably in those themes. That song might come out again on Mother's Day. There's a Mother's Day concert. And it might come out again for World Goddess Day as well. And of course, we're going to have a lot of Irish songs and playfulness for March 17th, which will be just around the corner from now. It's like 10 days-ish. And we'll have a lot of fun with that concert. So make sure you set an alarm and tune in with me. Katrina said, give until it hurts. Shameless plug, give until it hurts. I hope it doesn't hurt, but I do love it when you give. So let me get this ready for you so that I can do. There's a cable over the looper, and that can often be not good in terms of making the looper work the way I want the looper to work. I'm feeling like the guitar is too loud. I don't know if anyone else is getting that kind of vibe, but that's what I'm getting. And just tuning it up here for you as well. I don't have a guitar tech that hands me the guitar all tuned. Wouldn't that be something? Be so great. Just me here alone in my little studio, in the dark and the lights, the dark studio and the lights. There we go. Well, I wrote this song many, many years ago. I'm going to say about 2008 or 9-ish. And it's not on an album aside from the Goddess Songs compilations. It will make it onto an album at some point. Katrina, she said that already. Guptabla is saying, thank you all for being here. Thank you, David, for thanking everyone. Linda's saying guitar is fine. Okay, so the level's fine for you. Niall says your settings earlier were perfect. Well, now I've mucked it up, haven't I? All right, I'll turn it back to where it was. All righty then. And Guptabla is saying, what is the looper's name, Celia? The looper's name is Cindy. Cindy a looper. Yes, you heard that correctly. Over here's the Bose Tower. We call him Bose Diddley. Off here to my left is the drum. This is Thelma. And the guitar is Louise. We have Thelma and Louise, Cindy Looper, Bose Diddley, and of course the iPad, we just simply call him Mac. So I guess I'm not here alone, really, truly. Got good musical company. Linda said, I was listening to you back in 2008. Yes, you were. I think we might have met initially at a house concert at Greg Peterson's house. Am I right about that, Linda? Katrina's saying, been about 10 years or so since I discovered you at the house concert here in Phoenix. Wow, Katrina, were you at the same house concert at Greg's place? I'm trying to think of where I met you first, Katrina. It's wonderful that I've been able to stay friends and connected to all of you all through music. It's pretty cool. All right. Women with Wings. It's looped. Oops. We are women of wisdom. We are women with wings. We embrace our radiance. We celebrate the masculine. We are women of passion. No matter what life brings, we are women of worth. We are women of faith. We are women with wings. We are women of wisdom. We are women with wings. We embrace our radiance. We celebrate the masculine. We are women of passion. No matter what life brings, we are women of worth. We are women of faith. We are women with wings. We are women of wisdom. We are women with wings. We embrace our radiance. We celebrate the masculine. We are women of passion. No matter what life brings, we are women of worth. We are women of faith. We are women with wings. Some are delicate, all are strong. Some paint poetry, and some sing songs. Some are for soaring, while others heal. Some are gossamer, and some are steel. We are women of wisdom, women of wisdom. We are women with wings. We are women with wings. We embrace our radiance. We rise up, say masculine. We are women of passion. We are women of passion. No matter what life brings, no matter what. We are women of worth. We are women of faith. We are women with wings. We are women of wisdom. We are women of wisdom. We are women with wings. We are women with wings. We embrace our radiance. We rise up, say masculine. We are women of passion. We are women of passion. No matter what life brings, no matter what. We are women of worth. We are women of faith. We are women with wings. We are women of wisdom. As we prepare for flight, answering the call, we are filled with light. one and all, nobody falls. Once we were captured, once we were burned, like a phoenix from the flame. The goddess returns. We are women of wisdom. We are women of wisdom. We are women with wings. We are women with wings. We embrace the radiant race. We rise up saying, we are women of passion. No matter what, we are women of worth. We are women of faith. We are women with wings. We are women of wisdom. We are women of wisdom. We are women with wings. We are women with wings. We embrace the radiant race. We rise up saying, we are women of passion. We are women of passion. No matter what, we are women of worth. We are women of faith. We are women with wings. And as we women raise up our voices, hear the sound of the fluttering wings. And as we women gather together, the whole world is healed. Women sing. When women sing, we are women of wisdom. We are women with wings. We embrace our radiance. We rise up singing. We are women of passion. No matter what life brings, we are women of worth. We are women of faith. We are women with wings. We are women of wisdom. We are women of wisdom. We are women with wings. We rise up saying, we are women of passion. No matter what, we are women of worth. We are women of faith. We are women with wings. We are women with We are women with wings. So Bridget is saying, Facebook says the St. Patrick's Day concert is at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here it says 8 p.m. It will be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, Bridget, if you could let me know where you saw that so that I can fix it, that would be great. Because we want people to be able to come at the right time, right? Hold on a second. Multitasking and mucking myself up here with my settings. Julia is saying, woohoo. Bridget is saying, please play Everyday Goddess. It's on the list and it's coming right up. And a Facebook user is saying, Bandcamp, all albums currently name your price. That is true, and there's a link. Thank you for that. Linda is saying, but it will be a daylight savings time then. That is true as well. Maybe that's why it changed it. No, there's a mystery. There is a mystery. So all the concerts are going to be the exact same time as this one. So 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And those of us who are in Arizona, some of those shows will be in alignment with Mountain Time, and some of those shows will be aligned with Pacific Time. So when daylight saving happens, I will start my show at 5, but everything else will change. You all will have the same. Oh, it's so confusing. Time zones, right? Tamara is saying, so fun to hear you tonight. Celia, Bridget is saying, the Facebook event, I will tag you. Okay, thank you, that's perfect. Facebook user is saying, I will see you later. My circle is meeting now. Okay, enjoy your circle. Thanks for being here with us. The replay will be available. So, by the way, if you missed some of this, or if you have a friend like, oh my gosh, so-and-so would love this, but they're off doing X, Y, and Z this evening, the replay will be available on YouTube, CeliaOnline.com. if you look me up there on YouTube. And please like and subscribe and hit the bell notification on YouTube so that you will know when I go live. Same thing with if you're in the Celia Farran music and comedy page, please like that, please follow it. Sorry, if I turn away sometimes, my face goes into white exposure. Linda is saying in Arizona, oh, it scrolled away. Facebook might be confused. Laura's here, wonderful, glad you're here, Laura. Sign up for the mailing list. Yes, actually, you can get Everyday Goddess as a free download if you sign up on the mailing list. And Mary is saying priceless, thank you. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is the shameless CD music plug, and then we will close with Everyday Goddess. I thank you all so much for being here with me this evening to celebrate International Women's Day. Yay! All right, so I'm going to just give you a little bit of information about how the music business has been working, and I'm learning new things about it all the time, because guess what? It changes all the time. Can you imagine that? So streaming can be a very, very good thing for artists if we get a lot of plays. So we get 0.007 cents every time somebody listens to one of our songs in streaming. That means you'd have to listen to my Everyday Goddess song 2,700 plus times to equal $10 in my pocket. So I would have to be on a lot of different playlists, and millions of people would have to be listening to me every day for that to turn into anything truly respectable. So I'm not saying streaming is bad. I'm saying if you're going to stream the living snot out of it. Make playlists for your pets and put them on repeat while you are off at Costco getting cat food. Make playlists and stream them on repeat overnight while you are sleeping. And if each one of you did that, it might be $10 in my pocket at the end of the month. So do it, definitely do it, but stream the living snot out of it. And also, the way that artists are surviving right now is through things like Bandcamp, things like Patreon. My Patreon subscribers are my lifeline. I am so grateful to those who have subscribed and put some money in every month so that I can continue creating music for you. And it's a great bargain. I am prolific and I offer lots of content. So if you were to join Patreon today at the $10 level, just starting today, you would get over 150 recordings that are exclusive to Patreon, that I guarantee you have not heard, and counting, because I write and record and release a song to Patreon every week. So there's always something new, and I'm a little behind right now. All the songs are written. I just need to get the time to record them for you. So Patreon's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And of course, donating for concerts like this, you can use those donation links at any time, and it always makes me go, ooh, yay! Oh, I can pay the rent, yay, woohoo! Oh, I can put gas in my car, woohoo! Not that I'm going anywhere, but I still do drive my car. So all of those things are what's making it possible for we artists to continue moving forward, even though we can't move anywhere right now. So, Guptabla is saying, stream like you've never streamed before, stream like the wind. I like that, that's pretty good, I might have to steal that. Katrina's giving a link to sign up to get the song Everyday Goddess and 2 other songs, and Niall is laughing, ha ha ha. Rachel is saying, Patreon, all albums, Patreon, well worth $10 a month. Thank you for that, Rachel. It's one thing for me to say it, but when a Patreon subscriber vouches for it, that's always a wonderful, wonderful thing. I really, truly appreciate that. So, buying music, and for those who were interested in physical CDs, I have a million seller. What that means is I have 1 million copies in my cellar. And right now I'm not selling physical CDs because I'm not in front of people and audiences, which is where we typically sell them. So I would love it if you wanted to order physical CDs, and I'll send them to you in the mail, and then they are much better in your ears and being able to be listened to than sitting on my shelf, because I've heard them. Tiny Venturing is saying, this shameless CD plug, that means the show is only half over, right? No, sweetie, the show's almost over. We're doing the shameless CD plug at the end. And Anna is sharing Bandcamp, all albums currently name your price. Thank you for sharing that. Okay. Oh, that wasn't the shameless CD plug. That was just information. So my fantasy would be if each and every one of you donated something or bought a CD or downloaded some music or became a Patreon fan for this show. And that would be my fantasy. And please, if you enjoy the show, tell everyone you know. And if you didn't enjoy the show, just please do what your grandmother says and keep your mouth shut. So that wasn't, like I said, that wasn't the shameless CD plug. I'm going to use the looper to do the shameless CD plug. And some of you have seen me do this before, but I've fashioned it after, okay, so have you ever been to a casino and you walk in to the room where all of the slot machines are going all at the same time? And it's mesmerizing. That sound is mesmerizing, and I think that they've planned it that way because I believe that they put a subliminal message inside that sound. For you to stay, for you to drink more, for you to buy more stuff, for you to stay at the slot machines. Although they don't even do that anymore now. They give you a card and you push buttons. So I thought that same sort of thing might work, like the mesmerizing part. But I'm a Midwestern farm girl, so I am very earnest and very honest, and so my message will be completely overt. And I'm going to use Cindy Looper to demonstrate, though I will use the mesmerizing sounds of the slot machines. Goes like this. Buy a CD, 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 buy all the CDs, all the CD, buy a CD, So you don't mind if I just keep running this after the show? Do you suddenly feel like you want to go to those links down below and buy CDs or donate to Celia? Do you suddenly have this like urge to do so? I hope so. I hope so. My shameless CD plug. Woo! Well, you know, if you have to do it, and in this day and age, as independent artists and entrepreneurs, we need to toot our own horns or no one will know. So it might as well be fun and funny. That's my take on it anyway. That's the more whimsical humor side of Celia, which you will see a lot of on April 1st when we do the April Fool's Day concert, where lots of songs like Oh, We Need More Men in Kilts, Barred to the Bone, the Coffee Song, maybe the Trestlefoot Fairy will show up and we'll do some things with her, doing more of the comedy side of Celia, and I hope that you will join us for that on April 1st, same time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard and 8 p.m. Eastern. Tiny Venturing is saying Cindy Looper, and Niall is saying, I really love the shameless plug. Keep it going. You want to keep hearing it? Oh, wait. All right. Okay, on to the last song that I will sing for you this evening, which is called Dun, da, 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 Everyday Goddess. It is probably my most popular or famous song to date. And it's funny, the story behind it, it almost never got written and never ended up on the Breathe album. The Breathe album looks like this. So if you're going to Bandcamp and you want this song, go to the Breathe album. And it's also available if you want to get on my email list, where I will give you notifications of when I go live and when I have new music, etc., etc. You can get on my email list and download 3 free songs, including Everyday Goddess, at celiasings.com. Bridget is saying, yay, and David is saying, who remembers the first time you heard Everyday Goddess? That is a good question. I'll tell you the first time I heard it. Just cracked myself up. First time I heard it was the chorus. I was doing a lot of walking at the time. Wait, I gotta put my hand up here so it stops making me totally white and ghosty. I was walking a lot at the time. I was living in New York City. I was doing a lot of classes at a place called the Open Center where I became a volunteer. And as a volunteer, you get to take lots of classes for free. And you work the class and then you take them for free. And I was in a class on Celtic mythology, and I learned about the Morrigan, about the maiden, the mother, and the crone. And that stuck with me. That just, the maiden, the mother, the crone, that sort of scans really well. And as I walk, I'm very kinesthetic. A lot of times when I take my walks, that's when I write my songs for the week. And that started when I was in New York in my early 20s. I was writing songs while I was walking from my house to the subway, from the subway to wherever I was going. And the chorus, it's really no big deal, I'm just an everyday goddess, doing all my goddess duties, trying to find a way. I am the maiden and the mother and the crone, but it's really no big deal, it's just another day. That came to me while I was in New York City, and it just sat there for a long, long time until I recorded the Breathe album, which was my first original songs album, and Willie Porter said, we need something extra, we need something to flesh out these songs that we already have. What do you have? Give me everything you have. Just, record a snippet of it, whatever it is. And I said, oh my gosh, I've got so many songs. I got this idea, I've got this idea, I've got this song called this, I got this song called Everyday Goddess, I got this song called, and then he said, whoa, wait, what? What did you say? I said, Everyday Goddess. He said, do that one. I was like, what? I wasn't sure the world was ready for that. And so he convinced me to do that one, and the rest of the song got written, and it's on the Breathe album, and is one of the most popular songs to date. One of those kind of fun, almost didn't happen stories, but through the magic of all those pieces coming together, and thankfully for Willie Porter having the insight that song, the world was ready for that song, that one was the one. Okay. Bridget said Everyday Goddess is the second song she heard after Symbol. And Rachel is saying Pantheacon is where you first heard it. Ah, Pantheacon. That'll do. Repeat after me. It's really no big deal, I'm just an everyday goddess. It's really no big deal, I'm just an everyday goddess. Doing all my goddess duties, trying to find a way. Doing all my goddess duties, trying to find a way. I am the maiden and the mother and the crone. I am the maiden and the mother and the crone. But it's really no big deal, it's just another day. But it's really no big deal, it's just another day. Do you have it? Do you own it? Are you ready? It's so much more fun when I can hear you. It's so much more fun. So I'm going to do Everyday Goddess. I want to thank a few folks before I do this song, because after this song I'll be saying goodbye. I want to thank some of the folks who've been sharing links out there so that folks can get access, direct access to the songs. Thank you, Tiny Venturing, for that. Thank you, Anna, for that. Thank you, Laura, for that. Thank you, Katrina, for that. And thank you to our hosts in Magical Mama Group. Thank you, Jennifer. And thank you, Yeshi, for the hosting in Goddess Without Borders, and also the Witches Garden group. And if I forgot anyone, please forgive me. I know Julia and Guptabla have been out there on YouTube helping out and supporting folks there. Really appreciate all the teamwork and the help, because while I'm doing this, I can only do this, and I really appreciate my friends and fans for supporting. March 17th, mark the date. 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. April 1st is the next concert after that. And then after that, I think the next concert will be Beltane. So stay tuned. This replay will be available wherever you're watching it and on YouTube. YouTube will probably be a little easier to find. So feel free to go find it and share it even after the fact. This will be here, as well as the Valentine's Day show is available on YouTube still, and so is the Imolc Bridget concert from February 2nd. So go to my YouTube page, Celia Online, DOTCOM, CeliaOnline.com, and you can find those and all of the lives that I've done since then there as well. Celia is just an everyday goddess, singing all her songs today, smiling all the way. Yes, thank you very much for being here. So happy you are, says Goop Tabla. Awesome, awesome. Here we go. Let's kick it in. It's a really no big deal. I'm just an everyday goddess, doing all my goddess duties, trying to find a way. I am the maiden and the mother and the crone, but it's really no big deal. It's just another day. It goes ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, sing that with me now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on from your soul. Ooh, yeah, do it again. She's a mother up to work, driving in her car. She's a goddess in the elevator, rising like a star. They say she's working like a man, but they don't understand. She's dancing with the goddess in her heart. She is that woman on the phone, smoothing out a deal. And though her back is aching, she's a goddess in high heels. She works 6 a.m. to 3, and it may be hard to see, but the beauty of the goddess runs deep. Ready? It's really no big deal. I'm just an everyday goddess, doing all my goddess duties, trying to find a way. I am the maiden and the mother and the crone, but it's really no big deal. It's just another day. It goes ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, sing it with me now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on from your soul. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, do it again. She's a goddess in a skirt, long lean legs. She can drop you to your knees and make you beg. We are obsessed with her body, but we don't see that the beauty of the goddess lies beneath. She's a goddess on the job, a goddess in your bed, a goddess for the children, and she keeps a family fed. You must never treat her mean, always elevate your queen. She's the everyday goddess of your world. Ready? It's really no big deal. I'm just an everyday goddess, doing all my goddess duties, trying to find a way. I am the maiden and the mother and the crone, but it's really no big deal. It's just another day. It goes ooh, ooh, ooh. Sing it with me now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. From your soul. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, there's no words. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now, I've been singing this song a long time. It was on the Breathe album in 2003, and I started writing it a long time before that. And over the years, I have had men come to me, beautiful men, and say, Celia, dear Celia, we love you, and we love the goddess, and we love the everyday goddess song. But Celia, dear Celia, what about us? And I had nothing. Nothing. For a long, long time, I had nothing. Even though I've had gentlemen suggest t-shirts that say consort to an everyday goddess, which I thought was intriguing. But no, I just didn't have anything. I thought, wow, you know, this song is about women. then, after a while, I came up with a verse for the men, specifically for the men who celebrate the women in their lives. Would you like to hear it? This one's for the men. It's really no big deal, he's just an everyday god, honoring his goddess every day, every way. He's a warrior, he's a poet, he's a king among men. But it's really no big deal, it's just another day. It's really no big deal, it's just another day. It's really no big deal, it's just another day. Give some love to all those awesome men, celebrating all those awesome women here on International Women's Day. This one's for everyone. It's really no big deal. We're gods and goddesses here, brothers and sisters, choosing a new way. We are hearts, we are souls. We celebrate our roles, but it's really no big deal. It's just another day. It's really no big deal. It's just another day. It's really no big deal. It's just another day. It's really no big deal. It's really no big deal. It's really no big deal. I'm so sorry. Did I forget to teach you the gospel part? We're gonna have a little goddess gospel, a little goddess revival. We're bringing her back. Are you ready? Here we go. It's really no big deal. It's really no big deal. That's it. It's really no big deal. It's really no, keep it going, keep it going. It's really no big deal. It's really no big, clap your hands. It's really no big deal. 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 One more. It's really no big deal. It's just no big deal. Thank you, everyone, so much. Tina's saying, Thelma really talking tonight. Yeah, Thelma wanted to play. Beverly's here saying, blessings, you beautiful soul. Thank you, Beverly. It's good to know you're out there. Guptabla's saying, yay. And it's just such a treat to be able to perform for you, even this way. Please mark your calendar for all the upcoming dates. If you're on the email list, I just put out a notice that has a picture that has all of the different dates on it. If you're not on the email list, sign up at celiasings.com. Get 3 free songs when you do so. Rachel is saying thank you. Deborah is saying fabulous thank you. All the way from Hawaii. Linda's saying awesome concert. Thank you, Tubla's thanking you all for being here. Stephen is here. Hi, Stephen. Stephen's saying thanks. Nyla is saying phew and clapping. Awesome, awesome. So yes, please mark the calendar for all the upcoming dates. I'll be right here where you are watching from. Well, not necessarily in some of the groups. Some of the hosts may not be the same for different concerts. But if you sign up on my email list, I will let you know always where you can watch the concerts. Ayana is saying, my daughter Alea asked if you were okay after that long note. That was awesome. That is such a sweet question. I am tip-top. Yes, I'm at sea level right now, and it's really easy to hold long, 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 long notes. And yes, I am perfectly fine. That was a very sweet question. Guptabla saying, donate, tip jar, Celia links in comments too. Yes, thank you all so much. There's the ticker tape at the bottom. I've tried to make it easy for you to find the songs if you're interested in the particular songs, and make it easy for you to donate or download music or get to Patreon and have access to all the wonderful music. Facebook user is saying thank you, love you, thank you, thank you, thank you, hearts and rainbows. Thank you. Bridget is saying thank you. Tiny Venturing is saying thank you, enjoy this amazing International Women's Day. Yes. Happy, happy International Women's Day. So glad that we could be here celebrating together. And of course, if you have any questions or comments, I'm very easy to reach, Celia at celiaonline.com. And also on Facebook Messenger, if you're a Facebook friend, just pop a note to me there. I'm on every day, so I am very easy to find. Tamara is saying thank you. All right, everyone, this is the part I don't like. This is the part where I push the button and say goodbye, but we've been going for 2.5 hours, and I think it's time for us to bless International Women's Day, bless women, bless the men who love them, bless womb-having bodies, and bless anyone who identifies with the feminine, and that hopefully is all of us, because we all have the masculine and feminine within us, no matter what our bodies are made up of. Celebrate, breathe, laugh, play, and we'll see you at the next concert, March 17th, for a Celtic myth and spirit concert. Lots of great songs going to happen for that as well. Totally different theme. All right, bye, everyone. Here I am reaching for the button. See if I can do this. Okay. Bye. Okay, wait.